Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to see, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Perfect 10. Oh, honey, I'm a perfect 10.
Trying to take the ball for Team Tanzania. Take the first pass. Team Kenya ready for the second. Another go. And a nice lead. Pass them, pass the second phase, bounces off the wall, and save the pass. Coming up is Ali Mohammed, jersey number 3 from Tanzania. For a hit from Ali Mohammed, jersey number 3.
Broken alone, I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town.
Both Paras take the pass in second. Tanzania showing aggressiveness in the first inning of the back game.
Keep moving like the scars aren't even
For a hit,
there.
for a hit, for a hit from jersey number 15. Fast pace man, cannot keep up the ball. Trying to get where the ball is, but run out quick. Way too fast. Right. Takes the bats. Jersey number 4, fried ball. Tossed to fast base. Umpire calls safe. Run number 1 for team Tanzania. Comes into bat, jersey number 5. Jersey number 5 for Tanzania comes to bat. A fry ball, toss to fast, double play. Team Kenya concedes only 1 run in the first inning. Passing it off to JM. Top of first ends with Tanzania leading with 1, Kenya 0. Going to bottom of first, I can see Dennis Katumo coming in, jersey number 9, jersey number 18, Team Kenya ready to bat. Asks for the ball, ready to go. And it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful hit. The shortstop could not get the ball, and jersey number 18, safe at first. Here comes jersey number 3, brilliant all the way from Kenya. Ready to bat. And a hit, a fry ball caught by the third baseman, and she's out. Comes in jersey number 11. Jersey number 11. Ready to bat. Or a hit to that. Nice bounce ball to second. And Katumo scores for Kenya. And the game is tied at 1-1. 2 outs. One run for Team Kenya. Here comes jersey number 4, Taram from Kenya, ready to bat. Field is empty. His chance to show us what he can do. Nice hit to the MF. and saved first. Here comes jersey number 14. She's been saved for this match. The youngster from Kenya, jersey number 14. And she is called out for hitting in the no-hit zone by the home plate umpire. The score is tied at bottom of first. 1-1, Tanzania 1, Kenya 1.
This is now the second inning. We are now going to the second inning. The score stands at 1-1. It's a tie between Tanzania and Kenya. Now batting at number 9 is Thiani, and there he goes. What a hit, what a hit. And Thiani is safe at first. Thiani is safe at first. That was Thiani, one of the best hitters from Tanzania, and he's safe at first. And now batting is Ali. And there goes Ali. And it's inside the field. That was a safe play. Ali safe. Thiani safe. That was batter number 2 for Tanzania, and he's safe. That was Ali Mohammed. And now batting is Brown Manyama. 2 players now in the bases. Thiani at second base, Ali at first base. No out. This is Tanzania playing against Kenya. This is the second last game of the championship. And now there goes Brown Manyama. Manyama goes, and he's out from home. That was poor batting by Manyama, and now he's out from home. And following now is Elizabeth from Tanzania. And there goes Elizabeth, that is 1 out. And there goes Elizabeth, there she goes. What a hit from Elizabeth. And the Kenyans have denied the Tanzanians a chance to get a run. That was good play by Mary Nduati to deny the Tanzanians a chance to get a run. Now the bases are loaded. The bases are loaded for Tanzania. And there goes Ernesta. There she goes. And we have the first run and the first out for Tanzania. And that is the second run. A second run for Tanzania. Now Tanzania in the lead with 3 runs against 1 of Kenya. Tanzania with 3 runs against 1 of Kenya. And there goes Thiani. A good hit like the last one. Thiani is safe again. Now Ernesta is at the second base with Thiani at first base. And now Mohammed again. And there goes Ali. Will he be safe or out? There goes Ali, and he's out at first. Ali has been tagged out by Miriam of Kenya. Those are 3 outs. Tanzania in the lead with 3 runs against 1 of Kenya. Now Kenya will be taking the offensive to regain those runs made by Tanzania. And now starting is Katumo Dennis, jersey number 18, batting for Kenya. And there goes Katumo! Will he be safe or out? And safe! That was an overthrow, and Katumo has been advanced to second. Katumo now is safe at second. Playing for Team Kenya. Now comes next is Miriam, batter number 2 for Team Kenya. Kenya is still tracking behind with 1 run against 3 of Tanzania. And Miriam has been called out from home. Miriam has been called out from home due to poor batting from her side. Miriam is out. Now that is 1 out from Kenya. And now comes in Nduati. That is Mary Nduati now batting for Team Kenya. Maria Nduati batting for Team Kenya, and there she goes. There goes Maria. And the third place official has called Dennis Katumo as safe at third place. Dennis Katumo is safe, while Duarte is out. Now batting is Salam as Kenya is advancing to get another run from Katumo. And there goes another run. That was a powerful hit by Gilbert Alam from Kenya. That is an extra run from Katumo Dennis. Now Kenya is tracking behind with 1 run. Kenya is now behind with only 1 run. Now batting is El Saba Valentine, and there goes Val for Kenya, and there she goes, What a hit, and she's safe. That was an overthrow over the board.
Right. Team Kenya takes the
And she
defense
was out
again.
from home. This calls for a change of the inning. We are now in the second inning. Third inning. We are now in the third inning. Tanzania leading with 3 runs against 2 of Kenya.
Right, coming to Kenya, Brown Manyama from Tanzania, taking to bat. And it's on a hit. Throw to fast, and he's called out. What a throw from Miriam. What a throw. Batter number 2, jersey number 4, Elizabeth from Tanzania. Takes to bat, and it's a good hit. A fly ball dropped, but called out by the first baseman for striding to first base. Remember, you do not stride in this game.
Now batting for Tanzania is Thiani with Ernesta safe at first. Tanzania on the offensive, and there goes Thiani. What a hit, and save. The umpire has called Ernesta safe at second. That is Ernesta of Tanzania, one of the strongest players from Tanzania.
Tanzania
safe.
takes first and second place with Ali Mohammed coming to bat. Ali Mohammed coming to bat. Tanzania taking first and second place.
And the game is back in play.
Ready to bat. Ali takes the ball, and he's ready to go. And explodes towards the shortstop. It's a miss by Dennis Katumo. And Ari safe at first, advancing jersey number 5 to that bridge. Jersey number 15 comes round Manyama. Ready to bat. Explodes towards the second base. Safe. Tanzania scores 2 runs for Tanzania. Wow. Getting them one by one after the other. 2 down, 3 runs again to 4. This is getting interesting. Top of that, it's a hit. And the home plate umpire calls her out for hitting in the no-hit zone. Oh.
And now Kenya taking on the offensive. This is the 3rd inning. Tanzania still in the lead. And there goes Katumo. And Katumo is out from home. Katumo has been ruled out from home. This is the top of 3. This is the 3rd inning. Now batting for Team Kenya is Miriam. And there she goes. And there she goes. And she's been called safe at first. Miriam is safe at first. Kenya is still tracking behind Tanzania by 3 runs. And now they are looking to catch up to Tanzania. And now there goes Mary Nduati, and there goes Nduati. There goes Nduati. Let's see if she'll be safe or out. And there she goes. And she's safe. What a play by Nduati. What a play. That was an awesome play. Miriam now at second, Nduati at first base. And now one of the strongest hitters from Kenya, Talam, is at the batting box. Kenyans are looking to catch up to Tanzania. And there goes Talam, there goes Talam. And what a play. That was a powerful hit. And still no run, but the bases are loaded, thanks to Talam. Now the bases are loaded for Team Kenya. Will Kenya now make a run or not? The bases are now loaded for Team Kenya. Batting now is El Seba. Will she make a run for Team Kenya or not? And there she goes! There she goes! What a play! And El Seba has made a sacrificial play. Kenya now has an extra run. Only one. Kenya now has 3 runs against 5 of Tanzania. Kenya has 3 runs against 5 of Tanzania. And there goes Katumo. That was a hard hit. That was a hard hit. And another run for Kenya. Another run for Kenya. What a play by Katumo. That was an awesome hit by Katumo to get Kenya an extra run by Miriam. Now Miriam batting for Team Kenya. And there she goes. There she goes. What a hit. What a hit. And now it's a tie. And now it's a tie. The scores now stands at Kenya 5, Tanzania 5. We are now at a tie. Will Kenya add another run to be in the lead or not? And now goes Mary Nduati. Will have to determine that. And there goes Mary Nduati. There she goes. What a hit. And save. And save. The umpire has called safe at first. The umpire has called Mary Nduati safe. Now Kenya in the lead with 6 runs against 5 of Tanzania. Kenya now in the lead. Kenya now in the lead with 6 runs. And there goes Salam. There goes Salam. What a hit. What a hit. To a place no player was. Another run for Kenya. Another run for Kenya by Miriam Mulwe. Another run for Kenya. Now the score stands at Kenya 7, Tanzania 5. Kenya 7, Tanzania 5. Now batting is Valentine, the youngest player from Kenya. And there she goes. There goes Valentine. What a play, what a play. Another run for Kenya another run by Nduati. What a play by Nduati. What an awesome play. What an awesome play by Maria Nduati. Now the score stands at Kenya 8, Tanzania 5. Kenya 8, and there goes Katumo. What a hit by Katumo. What a hit by Katumo. They make another run, another run. That is another run. That is another run for Kenya. The score now stands at Kenya 9, Tanzania 5. Kenya now in the lead. And they are advancing the gap. Kenya now in the lead. And there goes Miriam. There goes Miriam. And that's a fly. That is a caught fly ball. Those are 3 outs. Kenya now in the lead. Kenya now in the lead. Kenya now in the lead with 9 runs against 5 of Tanzania. Kenya in the lead with 9 runs against 5 of Tanzania. Now Tanzania takes the offensive. Tanzania will be looking to reach Kenya, who are ahead with 4 runs. Kenya
Right,
ahead of Tanzania with 4 runs.
5-9. Kenya reads on to the top of 4. Kenya reading with batter number, first batter, Anesta Petro comes into bat for Tanzania. And it's a beautiful hit for Ernesto. And a nice toss called safe at first. Safe at first. Batter number 9, the second batter for Uganda in the top 4th inning. Said Katana. Safe at first, but the second player for Tanzania is out at second. Anesta goes out at second. Ali Mohammed comes into bat. Ali Mohammed batting. Nice hit from Ali Mohammed. Safe at first. Safe at first. Jersey number 15, Brown Manyamo comes to bat for Tanzania. Ready to go, explodes. And safe at first. Safe at first. Bases loaded for Team Tanzania. Looking to pull out all these runs that Kenya ranked up on that inning. There goes jersey number 4, Elizabeth, batting for Team Tanzania. That great umpire calls Ali Mohammed out for sliding. 2 down for Team Tanzania. 2 down for Team Tanzania. In comes jersey number 5, Anesta Petro for Team Tanzania. Ready to go. Explodes. Easy toss for Taram to first base. And we change to the bottom inning. The fourth inning, bottom of 4th. Kenya still leading with 3 runs. The score standing at 9-6. Kenya 9, Tanzania 6. Kenya team convening a meeting, an emergency meeting. In comes jersey number 11, Duati, batting for Kenya. Ready to explode. Ready to explode. Time for substitution. Time for a sub. From the stands, you can hear the Kenyan fans telling the crowd they are ready to go. A big shout out to the Kenyan fans across the globe, and also a big shout out to the Tanzanian fans who have blessed us with their presence today. Duarte ready to go. Nice hits. Shots of misses corrected by the second baseman. Time called. Ball back to the home plate umpire. Jersey number 4. Jersey number 4. Talam ready to go. Shows ready to hit. Talam ready and explodes. Switch to first base. Out at first. Duarte safe at second. In comes jersey number 14, Valentine from Kenya. Junior showing us how to play baseball 5. Takes the bat and explodes to our third baseman. Safe at third. Safe at third. Valentine advances to second. And in comes Dennis Katumo, jersey number 18. Dennis Katumo, strong hitter from Kenya. Is he going to rank up the runs again for Kenya? Is this the moment Kenya extends the lead? And a good hit from Talam. Duarte scores, adding up the runs for Kenya. Valentine waiting at third. In comes jersey number 3, medium, batting for Kenya. Nice hit towards that baseman. And safe it fast, called safe it fast. What a match we are witnessing today. Bottom of 4th, Kenya leading with 11, Tanzania at 6. 1 out. Duarte ready to go. And Duarte explodes towards 3rd, in between 3rd and shortstop. Another run made for Kenya. This extends it to 12. 1 down. Talam goes. Explodes towards shortstop. And Miriam scores another one for Kenya. In comes Jay's number 14. Valentine ready to go. Home plate umpire calls play ball. Miriam goes, and what a hit towards shortstop and first base. And another run, another one is made for Team Kenya, extending their lead even further. That's one out, and Kenya leading with 8 runs, 14-6. 1 out, bottom of 4th. In comes jersey number 18, Dennis Katumo, ready to go. Home plate calls play ball. Katumo explodes towards shortstop. Easy toss. Katumo out. Another run for Kenya by Talam. And this brings us to the end of bottom 4. Kenya leading 15, Tanzania 6. Getting into the top of 5th, Kenya taking the lead. Tanzania trying to pull back the runs. Let's see what happens in this inning.
This is now the last inning. This is the 5th inning of this first set. Kenya in the lead with 15 runs against 6 of Tanzania. And Sindani is out. That is the first out for Tanzania. Sindani is out. And now batting is Ali. 1 out for Tanzania. And there goes Ali. And the second out. That is the second out. That is the second out. The second out for Tanzania. Those are 2 outs. Those are 2 outs for Tanzania. And now Tanzania again on the offensive. There he goes. And it has been called. And out. That was the 3rd batter for Tanzania. That was the final batter for Tanzania. This is the 5th inning. Kenya in the lead with 15 runs against 6 of Tanzania. Kenya takes that win of that set. That was the first set.
At the bottom
that
of
was
5th,
the first set.
Kenya takes the win.
Kenya leading with 15 runs against 6 of Tanzania. Kenya with 15 runs against 6 of Tanzania. This was the final inning of the first set. And now we are going to take a short musical break before we resume the second set. If Tanzania loses and they go home, if Kenya wins, Tanzania still goes home. This is the second last match of the final day.
About that shit I was kicking to you. Had some fun on a rondo, I'll give it to you. But baby, ain't no love like a real love, but it goes so fast. All tied up like a captain.
China is called out.
I'm to you. Used to pay to my mind.
Ali hits a nice throw from Katumo Dennis. All the way from that base.
But it goes so fast.
Nice.
All tied up like a captive. I'm on
Number
two.
three.
Used to put on my love life, standing on rainbows, playing it cool. I was lost in ages and I know my patience. So won't you please stay forever? Making me strong, making me strong.
Two down for Team Tanzania. In comes jersey number 14. Then Easy. Ready to go for Team Tanzania. It's too bad. But called out by the umpire for hitting the ball territory. In comes Dennis Katumo, jersey number 18 for Team Kenya. Ready to go. Hit to back. Or a throw, blocked by the midfielder, and Katumo saves at 5. In comes jersey number 14, right to the goal. Ready to go. One run for Team Kenya and one out. Run a second second. It's on. Jersey number 4.
I know you don't love me like you say you do.
One run for Team Kenya. Or hit.
I know you don't love me like you say you do.
Bases 3 and 2 occupied by Kenyans. Ready to make a throw. Or hit for by Delphi. That brings in 2 runs for Team Kenya. Reaching the 3 at the bottom of
You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out.
Ready to go. And it's a back.
Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger now.
Jersey number 14, getting into the battle. Valentine, ready to go. Bases 2 and 5, taken by Kenya. By Valentine. Caught by the mid, by the top. Valentine is called.
Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets.
Ready to go. Number 3. This is hard between MF, shortstop, and far. And score 2 runs for Team Kenya. Jersey number 4. Very fast base is off by Danke. For a hit, a nice ground hit. It bounces off the midfielder and quick ball corrected by the shortstop. Delvin steps into the batting box, gets the ball, jersey number 6 ready to go. Duncan ready to sprint, Talam ready to go. What a hit by Delvin. What a hit. And another score by Duncan for Team Kenya, increasing the lead to 6-0 in the fast inning of the second set of this game. Comes again Katumo with the ball, ready to go. Hits it hard in between the midfielder and base 2. But the ball is caught by the shortstop who tags second base before Talam could get to second. And that brings us to the end of the first inning. Right. The top of second inning.
Kenya gets in as the defense. Haya, mambo imechemka. Let's see as Tanzanians await to actually get in balls for the Kenyans. We have batter number 5, batter jersey number 5. Petro on the batting box. Petro on the batting box gets a hit. Let's see if she'll actually be safe on the first base. There she goes. Safe on the first base. Batter jersey number 9 getting ready actually to receive the ball. Katanga with the ball, getting ready to actually make his move on the first base, and called safe on the first base as Anesta moves to the third base and actually safe for the first base. Wow. Ali on the batting box, Ali on the batting box. Kenyans eyes wide open to actually wait to receive the ball, and there goes a very nice hit and called safe on the first base. We have 2 runs coming in from Tanzania, 2 runs coming in from Tanzania, as we have batter number 19 on the batting box. Batter jersey number 19 on the batting box. Free down the batting box. As he waves away out and called out at our first base. So unfortunate, but Ali moves successfully to the third base. Haya, ndo hiyo mambo sasa. Haya, Kenyans really are way to actually get in the balls as they actually set ready to actually receive the ball. Batter jersey number 14 on the batting box as he actually bats the ball and is called out on the first base. As a run comes in from Tanzania. We have the next batter. Jersey number 5 on the batting box. Anesta on the batting box. Gets out a very nice hit and is called actually safe on the first base. Wow. Eyes get wide open to actually receive the ball as we have the shortstop actually eagerly waiting to actually receive the ball. What a magic hit, but actually called out on the first base. Out on the first base as we have a change as Tanzanians comes into the defense side. How will actually the results turn out? This is the Baseball 5 African Championship. Tanzania at 3 and Kenya at 6 as the Tanzanians take into the defense side. We have the youngest player, batter number 14 on the batting box. Who actually gets out a nice hit and runs to the first base and is actually safe at her first base. As we have the next batter coming in, batter number 33. Duncan on the batting box, who actually gets out a magic hit, but is actually caught by jersey number 5 and is out on the first base, but jersey number 14 is actually safe on the second base. We have the next batter on stage. Talam on the batting box. Talam on the batting box, who actually tries to get his ways and actually gets a very nice hit flowing to the third base and is safe at the first base. We have Delvin on the batting box, trying to figure her way into the batting box, where she tries to look where she can actually get the ball and gets a very nice hit, who actually makes her move and gets actually safe on her first base. Mambo imechemka. Mambo imechemka. We have the next batter, Katumo. Jersey number 18 on the batting box. Batter number 18 on the batting box, who actually tries to find a way, and the shortstopper tries actually to catch the ball, but hapana imekataa. We have Katumo safe on the first base. This is the Baseball 5 African Championship, Tanzania at 3 and Kenya at 7, where we have the youngest batter actually getting out to the batting box. Impira itaenda wapi, trying to get her way, and boom, what a magic hit, but actually gets a fly ball, which is actually caught, and we have out, 2 outs, which actually makes it to 3 outs, and we have Kenya coming into the defense. Ni wakati wa Kenya sasa kudefend. Kenyans tries to get their ways, tries to strategize getting their ways, communications in the field, where they actually try to communicate, as you have batter number 3 trying to figure his way to the field. Where will he actually hit the ball? What a magic hit to the first base, but he's actually out because the ball is actually caught. We have the next batter, batter number 19 on the batting box. Free down the batting box. Free down the batting box. Free down the batting box, who actually waves out to actually get the ball to the field. Frida actually getting out a magic hit, which is actually tried to be caught by Katumo, which is actually safe on her first base. Mambo imechemka. Mambo imechemka. Mambo imechemka as Kenya tries to actually be steady on the field, as we have batter number 14 on the batting box. Batter number 14, who is out on the home plate. Anesta. Ni Anesta sasa. As we still have Frida safe on our first base, we have Anesta on the batting box. We have Anesta, who actually hits a fly ball that is actually caught, and they have 3 outs, that making them the Tanzania come to the defense side. This is the Baseball 5 African Championship. Tanzania at 3, Kenya at 7. Tanzania at 3, Kenya at 7. Tanzania at 3, Kenya at 7, where we have the Tanzania coming in as the defense side, as we have Duncan on the batting box. Duncan gets a very magic hit, which is actually tried to be caught by the shortstop, but is actually safe on his first base. We have the next batter, Gilbert Talam, the next batter, who actually tries to get his ways and gets a magic hit, which actually makes him safe on his first base. Safe on his first base.
Delvin comes into bat with the runners at first and second. Mambo yamechemka huku. Tawaelewa wana, nitawapa yenu. Delvin goes. Explodes towards shortstop and the ball bounces between them. Duncan scores. Delvin gets safe at Taram holding his run at third. Kenya leading 7-3. Bottom of that inning. Dennis Katumo comes in, jersey number 18, ready to go. A hit towards that base, and Taram scores. Katumo safe at first. In comes Valentine, a youngster from Kenya, ready to go. She burns, but the MF tells her, this time I'm not letting you do that to me. Get out. Duncan comes back. Delvin waiting at third. Katumo waiting at second. Delvin, are you going to bring this home? Duncan hits it hard in between MF and second base. Nobody corrects the ball. And 2 more runs for Team Kenya. Duncan safe at third. Eleven runs to 3. Talam is back at bats. Jersey number 4. Duncan waiting at third. Taram signals Duncan, bro, you better get home, or Taram ready to go. Hits it hard towards the shortstop. An overthrow from the shortstop, and Taram is awarded an extra base. 12 runs for Team Kenya against 3 for Team Tanzania in the bottom of the third inning with 1 out. Delvin stepping into the batting box. Home plate umpire calls play ball, and Delvin starts dancing, explodes, and hits into the foul territory and called out. 2 outs, 2 outs at the bottom of the third inning. 2 outs, and Katumo is here. Nasikia Wakenya wakimwambia ndo tuanza bro. Katumo hits it hard towards second, and Taram scores for Team Kenya. That's 13 runs against 3 of Tanzania. Jersey number 14. Jersey number 14. Valentine, the youngster from Kenya, showing Tanzanians how to play the game. She starts her dance in the field, hitting the foul territory and called out, bringing us to the end of the third inning.
We have Kenya on the defense side. 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 This is the Baseball 5 African Championship. Tanzania 3, Kenya 13. As we have the batter number 1, jersey number 9 on the batting box. Katanga Sindani on the batting box. Katanga Sindani on the batting box, who actually salutes out to get the ball. His salute actually a prayer. Let's see what he'll do. Salute is actually a prayer. A very magic hasty hit from Sindani, who actually gets a save on the first base. As we wait for the next batter. Batter jersey number 3 on the batting box. Jersey number 3 on the batting box. Ali on the batting box. Ali on the batting box, who actually gets an out on the home plate. As we have the next batter, jersey number 19, Frida on the batting box, who actually awaits for the ball and is actually ready to make a very magic hasty hit to the plate. Mambo imechemka, Wakenya wanangoja mpira. Frida, who actually gets a hit and is actually safe on the first base. Safe on the first base, who actually makes Katanga to move to the second base. As we have the next batter, jersey number 14, who actually awaits to receive the ball. Jersey number 14, who actually looks into the field to see where he can actually make a hit and is out on the home plate because he actually made a foul ball. Aya, ni Anesta sasa. Aya, Anesta. This is the Baseball 5 African Championship. Tanzania at 3. Tanzania at 3 and Kenya at 13. As we wait for Anesta to actually make out a hit. Aya, mpira itaenda wapi? Anesta, who actually make a hit to the shortstop that is automatically caught by Talam, who actually gets an out on the first base. This is the Baseball 5 African Championship. Tanzania 3 and Kenya 13. And the game is actually over. Tanzania with 3 and Kenya 13. Uganda versus Kenya. The game starts at exactly 4:15. Kenya and Tanzania, the game starts at exactly 4:15. Tanzania, Kenya, the game is actually over, where we have 3 and 13.
Team Uganda, you are requested at the venue. Team Uganda, you are requested at the venue for the final game. The game starts at 4:15.